Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Ooh, can you dig it? Alright guys, check it out. Today, right over there, we got a 2004 Ford Expedition with the 4.6, and today we're going to show you how to replace the spark plugs and coils. Coming up on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do is, now guys, as you notice, I got the air cleaner out of the way. You do not have to remove the air cleaner. We just did this so we can make sure you guys get a good look at what's going on. First thing we're going to do is disconnect the negative side of the negative terminal in the battery. Now usually it's supposed to be a 10mm nut right here, but why this changed over, I have no idea. This one's an 8mm. So what you're going to do is grab you an 8, it'll be a 10mm deep 1/4" drive socket with a 1/4" drive ratchet. Take that off, take it off, and you want to make sure you tuck that down to the side. Make sure it can't come up here where it can connect back. You want to make sure you tuck that down to the side. Now, we're going to start over here at the most difficult side. A lot of guys have a problem with this side over here. And guys, trust me, well, I'll show you that in a minute, but the easiest way of doing this side right here, or actually any of them, is just taking this hose off right here, and you're going to swing everything over to the side. Now, but before you do that, what you want to do, get you a drain pan, slide that drain pan up under the vehicle, right about where you are. Some up under there. You ain't going to lose much. Now, what you want to do is get you a pair of needle nose vice grips. You want to crimp this hose off right, make sure you stay at the edge. Crimp it off. It ain't gotta be, don't make it super tight. Just like that. Then, what you want to do is get you about a 4-inch, dang it. Oh man, you know, when you get jobs like that, when it's from the beginning, you start dropping stuff. And then it drops in this, like, out of the way. Let me get up under here, get this thing. Dang it, man. Can you believe it? It drops in the middle of the car. Sylvia, the heck you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything. I'm waiting
all right,
for
guys,
you. We're all waiting for you.
Let me go. I gotta get a long screwdriver just to get this piece of hose, man. I'll be right back. All right, what you want to do is get you about a 3 or 4 inch half-inch drive, a half-inch hose. Get you a half-inch drive extension. Make sure it's had a little shaft to it. You want to take. Make sure you put that in there just like that, all the way. Matter of fact, it should go. Let me get a longer hose because I want to make sure it gets on that pipe. We might be good. And if you have to, put a clamp on this. Because what we're going to do, we're going to try to lose as little antifreeze as possible. All right, then you want to take your hose pliers. Whoops. Squeeze that clamp. Or you can use vice grips. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Bring that clamp up. Leave it onto the hose. Now for this part down here, you can twist it back and forth, but it might be kind of difficult. So you might have to use some pliers or something. Which of course I don't have out here, and I don't know why, you know. So let me go get me a pair of pliers. Be right back. All right, guys. Now what you'll do, take your pliers. Don't squeeze that hose too much and put a hole in it. What you want to do is just go back and forth till you break the seal on it. There we go. Now you got to get ready, because you're going to take that hose off, and then you're going to lose some antifreeze, and then you're going to stick your plug up onto there. Let's switch sides. Okay, here we go. I guess we'll lower the antifreeze. So we're gonna just let that little bit drain in there. Stick this to the side, and you would just hurry up and put this on. And it looks like that's will be a 5/8, but heck with it, we won't make that. Dang it! So it would have been a 5/8, but as you can see, I'm gonna get that one fit on there.
You stubborn?
That's right. All right. So next thing we're gonna do is push all this down to the side. Now we're gonna, you know what, guys? We're gonna get you a strap or some mechanics wire, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. I got some mechanics wire. What you wanna do is hook it. Go right up here, right where the computer is. You're gonna go down here, and it's gonna come out through the side over here. Come out through the side. You can wrap that up. Bring it around your hoses and tie that down like that. Keep that out of the way. Now, as you can see your 4 coils now. 1, 2, 3, and number 4 way back there. Let's see if we can. Okay, you can see it. I was gonna get that out of the way, but. Nah, leave it. Alright, guys, the next thing we're going to do is disconnect our coils. Now, to disconnect these coils, the plug.
Switching.
I want to make sure you can see still. The tab, there's a tab on the bottom side of it. So what you're going to do is push that tab up to the connector and then pull back. So right here towards the tip, pick that plug, push that tab up to the connector and squeeze back. Let's turn this over so you can see what I'm talking about. There's the tab right there. So you want to push that tab towards the connector and then pull back. Now this side, to do this whole side right here, you're going to have access now to do with your left hand. So you go back, squeeze the next one. You know, these trucks are so high. And pull back, disconnect that one. Let me just push that down to the side so you can see it. Now remember, you're going to be doing this with your left hand because there's just enough room to get in there to get that. And the camera's not going to be able to see me go all the way back here. And be careful of this little hunt right here, but just reach your hand in there. Pull that back. Now you can get your other hand back in here to help you. What the heck, man? Sometimes these things are ridiculous because I feel it clip up. Okay, got that one. And let's go back here and get the last one. All right, we got all those disconnected. Now, what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go over to the other side now and disconnect those coils. We'll be right back. All right, guys, now we're on the driver's side. Now, to do the driver's side, the first thing we'll do is make sure we don't mess up anything. You got your DPFE sensor right here. What you wanna do is unplug that. There's a tab right there. Push that tab into the connector and pull back. Just like that. Now, to make this easier, you got your power steering reservoir right here, pump reservoir, and you have this little bracket going across here. Now this bracket is held on by 3 8mm bolts. 1, 2, and then 3. Now what I'm going to use is my impact, cordless impact, with an 8mm deep socket. And I'm going to go there and take those 3 right out. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we got all 3 bolts out. Take that little bracket back. And if you want, what you can do is actually just bend that out the way just a little bit. Make sure you get enough room. Okay, what we're going to do is put this down. Now, same thing. You got access to your 4 coils over here. Same thing. Plug, and this side is cool. You can see this one good. The tab is at the bottom. Push that tab up towards in the connector. And then pull back. just like that. All right, let's get the other 3 done. And this is how you're gonna be using your right hand. Get those, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Now this part, guys, is very, very important. This what I'm about to teach you right now is definitely gonna help you make this job a lot quicker. Definitely get you a cordless impact 3/8 drive ratchet. Definitely get one, guys. It's gonna make this job a lot easier. If not, at this point, you're gonna be using the same tool, but now you're gonna be using a 1/4" drive regular ratchet. And what you want to do is get you a 2" 1/4" drive extension, and make sure that's a wobble. It's going to make this a lot easier if you make sure you have a wobble at the end of it. Now, what does a wobble mean? A wobble means when you put that socket on it, that socket can wobble side to side. And I'm going to be using a reducer, 3/8 drive, because my ratchet is 3/8 down to a 1/4. Now, your coils are held on by 7mm bolts. So what you want to do is go in. Let me see if you can see one of them. Yeah, if you look, I don't know, if you look right between here. You know what? I'm gonna move, guys. You don't have to move this hose out the way, but I am, so we can see get a better look at what's going on here. All right, this coil right here, there's a bolt right there.
What? Where your finger is?
Yeah.
Oh, so I couldn't see the plug just because your finger was on it.
Right there.
Yeah.
All right. So each coil is held on for that bolt. So you want to take your cordless ratchet. You want to get in there. Now you see what I mean by it'll save you a lot of time. That's all you have to do is just sit right there and hit the button and take that bolt right out. Let's put this bolt to the side, and then you're going to continue on. Put your cordless ratchet through there. Then you got that one. Pick it up. Go further down. You got that one. Pick it up. Go over the fuel rail. Whoops. Go. Oh man, you got a pipe right here, guys. It's gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna take this out, and I'm gonna go in through this way. And go over. And can I see that bolt? And go just like that. All right. Let's go in there, get all our bolts out of there, and then I'll meet you on the other side. Dang it. For the other 4. All right, be right back. All right, guys, same setup. Now we got this side. Go in there. Just keep going back. You know they're all going to be in line. Now, see what I mean? This is why I wanted you to have a swivel at the end, or a wobble extension, because right now my fuel pressure regulator is in the way. But because I have that little wobble down there, I can get that right out. And it's funny, I just said swivel. You can also use a swivel as well. Go back there. Let's get our next one. Go up under this hose. And then our last one. You gotta figure out where it's at and get a light right there so we can see. There it is. All right, we got them all out. Get our ratchet out of there, and let's take those 4 screws out and put them to the side. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, now for the easy part. That's all you have to do is go to each side and pull and start pulling up the coils. And they'll come right out of there with no problem whatsoever.
You don't have to like twist or anything?
Nope.
Come right out?
Okay, and let's reach down here and get this last one. Get this last one back here. All right, let's get the other side out, and we'll be now, guys. We're gonna be it's a good idea to mark these coils if you're reusing them, but the customer bought all new coils, so we don't care. All right, so let's get the other side out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, before we continue, you know what? Let's make this a little easier for us. We got right here, we have a breather hose right here. So that's all we're gonna do is just pick that up, goes onto the valve cover, pick that up, and we're gonna get that out of there. Swing that to the side, give us a little more room to go. Yeah, that's a lot better. All right, next thing you're gonna need, guys, is a spark plug socket, 5/8 deep or a 16mm deep, 3/8 drive, a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension, and a 4-inch 3/8 drive extension. The first thing you're gonna do is take the 4-inch away. It's out of here. Set your setup down onto a spark plug. Then add your 4-inch. Now, why am I doing that? Because once you get way back there, it's going to be kind of difficult to put the whole setup there. You're going to have to actually put one at a time. Then, now, at this point, guys, you can either take your 3/8 drive ratchet and break the spark plug loose, or go ahead and take it out, or this is what I mean, it's going to save you a lot of time. Get your cordless, make sure you turn enough, and you guys get you about a 7 to 12-inch 3/8 drive hose. If you don't have a magnetic spark plug socket, put it down there and pull that plug right out of it. Now, I know you guys are saying, well, Tim, that's an easy one. Show us one of the ones in the back. All right, so I'll do that. So, use your 6-inch first. Go to the next spark plug. Set that down there. Then, you got your 4-inch with your cordless. You see, I made sure I turned enough to get this thing out of the way. And take that up. Now, what I'm trying to do right now is I was holding down the 6-inch so I can get this out. So then I can take this up, go down to the next one. Bring this down there. A lot easier. Go down there, hold that 6-inch down. Oh, the ratchet came off, but that's good. That's okay. Unplug that. Now for the real difficult one. Take your setup up. You know, sometimes, man, these lights suck. All right. Take your 6-inch with your socket. Put it down in there. Now this one, you can probably use a shorter extension. Let's see if our 4-inch will get back down in there. If this light stays out of the way. You know what? Tell you what, guys. Here, that light's just getting in my way. I'm gonna take my 4-inch extension off, and I'm gonna go right back down there with the ratchet. Okay. I know this lighting is just messing up, man. Now, as you can see, trying to get this out. Oh, I did get it out with the whole thing. Cool. So now we know all our spark plugs. Actually, that one came out. And just holding right up against the block. That one came out with it. So here's number 2. Take our hose, go down there. There's number 3, and reach way back there and get number 4. Just that easy. All right, let's get over to the other side. All right, guys, now we're on the other side. Same first setup. Stick that in there. Stick my 4-inch up there. Get my ratchet. All right, let's get this one out and we'll get to the next one. Be right back. All right, for this one right here, I think I'm gonna leave my 4-inch extension up here. Drop that down in there. Get my ratchet. Let's get that one out. Be right back. All right, we got that one. Let's go over here. Move down to our next one. And let's see here. Make sure I'm... All right. Get our ratchet. And let's get that one out. Be right back. All right, guys, let's take it out. Now, this one back here, oops, it looked like the spark plug came out with this one. That's good. Ugh, a little crud up here. This one is a little bit difficult because it has that pipe. This is a pipe right there. So, what you want to do here is go from over here. Trying to get that thing. Let's take our 4-inch off of there. Let me get a little light because I can't see right there now. Okay, there it is. All right, so let's get our drop our extension on right there. Then hook up the 4-inch like that. Get our ratchet back in there. And let's get this one out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, now we take our 3/8 drive hose and just slowly go up there and pick those spark plugs out. All right, let's get those out and let's prepare our new spark plugs. We'll be right back. All right, guys, the customer got Motorcraft plugs. These plugs come pre-gapped, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you wanna gap them, if you wanna be one of those, what's they called them people got?
OCD.
Yeah. You grab your spark plug gapper and take your butt over there and gap them. Pause the video and do it. All right, now what you want to do, guys, you do not want to put these spark plugs in dry, because eventually what will happen is this will seize up against the cylinder head because it's aluminum, and you can strip that head out, and then you'll be in a lot of trouble. So what you're going to do, you're going to do the 007. Get you a Q-tip, get you some anti-seize.
I wonder if people at home wondering, I never seen James Bond do that.
Put a little anti-seize. I see, throwing me off. Dang it. Put a little bit.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Put a little bit on the threads. Just like that. Then take your hose. Stick the spark plug up there so it won't move. And let's go over here to the car. And we're going to start on this side. You want to bring the spark plug down in there slowly. Turn it. Make sure this way you want to make sure turn it by a few threads so it's not cross threading. And then take your hose right out. Alright? Let's do the rest of them. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got all the plugs set in. And now we're going to go to tighten them up. Go back to your 6-inch 3/8 drive extension with your deep. I'm using the 16 millimeter, but again, use a 5/8. And I want to go back there and lower that down onto the plug. Now, if you're using just a ratchet, which it would suck. At this point, we just use that 6-inch extension back there with our ratchet. But if you're just using a regular ratchet, you're definitely going to sit here and add that 4-inch extension in there. Then you're going to want to reach in there with your 3/8 drive ratchet, and you want to slowly go ahead and tighten this up. This thing definitely would take a long time to do. As a matter of fact, I should do one. I don't even want to do one, man. If you ain't doing this, man, if you're sitting there with a regular ratchet, you got no business following this video. Forget that. Hey, well, I got it. Dang it. All right, guys, let's go back here for the guys. As a matter of fact, let's take off the 4-inch. Okay. 3/8 drive ratchet. Let's get it set up there. Dang it, man, I just put these gloves on. This thing just tearing my gloves up. Let me set this up there first, and then I'll get out the way so you can see. Because this...
Yeah, get out the way.
I gotta do this for these guys, man, that can't go out there and get them a cordless ratchet. Get your cordless ratchet. Follow on Astral's video. You ain't got no cordless ratchet. You see I use it all. Dang it. See, this is the... See here.
Do you need me to call you a ambulance?
So you keep on playing, you see?
Wham.
All right, here we go. I got it set up in there. So now what I'm gonna do is go back here and now to tighten these up, guys, remember these things are going into aluminum. So what you want to do is just go till it stops and a little bit more. So now what I'm going to have to do is just going to let that right here. My left hand has got to go in here and be able to tighten this up and go till it stops and a little bit more. Good. Take off our ratchet, take out our socket, and now we're going to go to the next ones, but this time we're going to be using the cordless ratchet. All right, set this up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, the next one we're going to be using the cordless ratchet, and Sylvia said take your stimulus take your stimulus money and go out there and buy you a ratchet instead of spending it on toilet paper. What else? Toilet paper and bread.
And rice.
Yeah, rice. Dang it. All right. So now we got that. We're not even going to use the extension on there. Got our cordless ratchet in there. Get that in there. Oh, let's go under this line. And on this, especially if you're using if you get one, go to Harbor Freight, get one, because these are cheesy, so they don't really torque good. so you're good to go. You just go ahead till it stops. Bam! That's it, guys. I'm telling you, that is the perfect torque. These things don't really torque that great. I'm telling you. So it's great. Take my word for it. See how easy that was? Now I gotta go in here and disconnect it. All right. Take it up. Move over here to the next one. Set it down there on the plug. Now this one I'm gonna have to use the 4-inch because the fuel pressure regulator is in the way. Guys, I'm telling you guys, that is perfect right there. Now I can't speak for the Milwaukee or Snap-on, any of them other brands. They'd probably strip that mess out. But get to the this one. All right, let's tighten the rest of them up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. The next thing we got, customers got 8 Motorcraft coils, and we don't have to worry about putting no grease on these because these coils already come with them. Now, setting these coils down, we're gonna do 2 together. And then
Figure it out yourself.
that's right. Time for this mess. What you think this is, a learning channel? Alright. Alright, Alright, first, where the spark plugs go at, right there, where you put them at it, make sure you're lining up. There's the hole right there, where we put the bolt at to hold down the coil. So, you notice how the coil goes like that? Has a bend to it. That bend part, remember, if it's straight up, that part that swerves inside, you're gonna make sure that's going in towards the engine. So we're gonna push that down. Lined up with the bolt hole. Reach down there with your, put the bolt in there. And then if you can, well, you'll be able to, just turn that in just by a couple threads. All right, let's do another one. Now it's good, it's probably a good idea to start way from the back, so in that way these coils are not in the way. But we're okay. All right, let's set that coil down into place. I can't see that.
I think your harness in the way.
Don't tell me I'm just in the way.
I'm just saying.
Tell me nothing like that.
Forget it then. Do it yourself.
I am. All right, got the second one down. Get us a screw. Reach down there. You want to make sure that coil is lined up with that hole. Drop that bolt down there. You'll be telling me, Tim, where can I get the bolt from? Got that one down there. All right, let's put the others in, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. This one way back here on the driver's side. This one is very difficult to get to start it off by hand. So what I did, I got it lined up. Now what I'm going to do is take my 2-inch, 1/4-inch drive wobble extension with my 7mm shallow socket, and I'm going to bring it over there. Oh, sorry. And use that, just like that, to bring that down. And actually, while I'm over here, I'm going to bring that down till it stops by hand. And what we're going to do is now start tightening up all the coils. Now for that, because these bolts are so small, you do not want to use your cordless ratchet. What you want to do at that point is use that setup along with your 1/4" drive ratchet. So you want to get in there with your ratchet. I should have checked to see. And you want to tighten down. And these there's not a lot of pressure on these guys, so you ain't got to go crazy with it. You want to go down till it stops, and then I didn't even get to the point where it stops yet. I'm talking about till it stops, man. This is some. This is going to be the most difficult one right here, guys. Bolt seem like it's a mile long at that point. All right, till it stops and a little bit more. That's it. Now going to the rest of them, like this one right here, as you can see, now it gets really easy. Now this side right here, I'm on the driver's side, and I'm doing this. Of course, you know that already. Oh, dang it, I'm talking to you guys and doing it with my right hand, and then on the other side I'll be with my left hand. So you're going to go till it stops and a little bit more. That's it. All right, let's get the rest of them done and we'll be right back. All right guys, next thing we'll do, get your wiring harness to each coil, push that horn till you hear a little click. And that's it. Then you start following around, going to your next ones. Another one right here. Okay. And continue on down to all the rest of them. Alright, let's get all of them plugged up and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got that done. Next thing we're going to do, take our plug right here, plug up our DPFE sensor. Till that clicks. Get our little. We took this. Put this over here. You probably be careful with this, guys, because these things, this solenoid right here has plastic fittings on it, and you can break them. Let's get this back hooked up. Okay, then we're gonna get our bracket. And let's see, bring that to the side. How this thing little goes on. Make sure this thing, get our 3 8mm bolts. One right there. Bring our reservoir in. Get the other 2 bolts. Start them off by a couple threads so we make sure we don't cross thread them. Okay, then while we're holding it in place, grab our deep 8mm 3/8 drive socket with our cordless impact, and let's go ahead and tighten those up. All right, let's tighten the other one up, and we're going to the other side. Be right back. All right, guys. The next thing we do, let's grab our breather hose and stick that breather hose back in there. Hook it up to the top of the valve cover. Push that down, make sure that is connected, because if not, it's going to cause a serious vacuum leak and you're going to get a PO 171, 174. You're going to be all messed up. All right, the next thing we're going to do, let's unhook our mechanics wire. Unhook it from around our hose. Okay. Then pull off our little plug. What the heck? Now the antifreeze comes out of there? What? All right.
Should have been ready.
Yeah, I am ready now. All right, hook it up just like that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, yeah, buddy. Get our hose pliers. Bring that down. Release it. and unhook our needle nose vice grips. That looks great. See, make sure everything else is connected, everything is good. Make sure, because a lot of times you guys do a job and you say, Tim, I did this, and all of a sudden now I got this. Go back over your job, make sure you didn't make a mistake and unplug nothing, or by mistake, of course. So everything looks good. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, last but not least, grab your negative terminal, hook it up. These terminals suck. And actually, I don't know why, this thing looks like really... should be open more. That's backyard. That's right, it is. I want to make sure that thing is down there. And I still got a lot to go in. Look, what the... Oh man, look at it. You could tell that they had it tightened up just up there. Because look at that down there. The posts look brand new. Like it hasn't been touched. so we're going to just put that down. And what I'm going to do is... give me a flat screwdriver. And we'll pry this open. I want to make sure that thing makes a good connection. I can't believe I'm sitting here doing a battery terminal, man. All right, now look at it, guys. It's all the way down there. Now we're looking good. Now we go ahead and tighten that up, and we'll be right back.
Alright, so today we had a 2004 Ford Expedition with the 4.6 engine, and we showed you how to replace the spark plugs and the coils. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.